Okay, this is the next part of notes, part 3. I left you off on the same page here. We're just coming down to these theorems now, the geometric mean altitude theorem and lag theorem. Altitude, once again, let me get my annotations. The altitude, you start at the 90-degree angle of the big triangle ACB. You go straight down to make this 90-degree angle. Okay, now you have 3 similar triangles. And what this theorem is saying is when your altitude goes down like that, the length of that altitude, the length of the altitude is the geometric mean of the length of the 2 segments of the hypotenuse. So it's going to be, well, they have it right here for you. I'm just going to show you. So CD, this line, which is the altitude, is going to be equal, the squaring that is going to equal AD times, and let me get a different color, BD. All right. Kind of difficult to memorize all of that. Put this in your notes, and I will let you'll use your notes so you can look at this. This I don't expect you to memorize. I'll tell you what things you do need to memorize because they'll pop up all the time. This, I don't have that memorized. I will now because I'm repeating it over and over. Now the next theorem is the geometric lag. Very similar, same thing. Altitude comes down, but now it's saying the length of each leg of the right triangle is the geometric mean of the length of the hypotenuse and the segment of the hypotenuse that is adjacent to the leg. Okay, so let's say we're doing, let's do the CB squared first. The CB is right here. Okay, that's a leg. That's a short leg. And that's going to be DB, because DB is adjacent. This is part of the whole hypotenuse. And it's the leg that's adjacent to this leg. That's what that means, okay? The segment of the hypotenuse that is adjacent to the leg. This is the segment of the hypotenuse adjacent to the leg. So this little piece times the whole hypotenuse, AB. All right. And AC, the other leg. So we're looking at AC. And it is, when you square that, it will equal the segment that's part of the hypotenuse adjacent to it. So AD is adjacent to AC. And then you multiply that to the whole hypotenuse. All right. Those are your new theorems. Make sure those are in your notes. Draw this, write the equations down. You can summarize this, although, yeah, summarize that. Look, they've wrote the same thing twice. Use arrows if you want to, so you don't have to write so much and repeat so much. But just understand those theorems. Again, you don't have to memorize them, but understand them pretty well.